Rhode Island counts 700 to 900 chronically homeless individuals within its state boundaries. Richard Sampson used to be one of them.
I was living behind Walgreens on Elmwood Avenue for almost 2 years. And it just became a way of life. I didn't have to explain anything to anybody. I didn't have any responsibilities, no obligations to anyone or anything. I was just existing.
Vulnerable populations make up Rhode Island's homeless. 9% are veterans, 14% are physically disabled, and 30% have a mental illness.
So chronic homelessness, by its definition, are folks that have been homeless for a very long period of time. Typically, the people that we work with have been homeless at least 7 years. That group in Rhode Island is not that big a number. 700 people is a very, very reachable number. It's a fixable problem.
Social impact bonds, an innovative financial agreement between 4 parties, can help end chronic homelessness and bring cost savings to the state. A social impact bond is composed of an arrangement between government, service providers, private investors, and an intermediary organization, and an agreement by all parties on predetermined metrics for performance targets concerning a certain social issue. First, private investors provide upfront money to fund social service providers' programs. If the predetermined performance targets are met, the government makes payments to the intermediary organization. The intermediary organization then reimburses the private investors, plus a marginal return. Rhode Island's homeless cost the state money. Social impact bonds provide a strategy to preserve state funds by subsidizing only data-driven, efficient social service programs with proven success.
We're really in the business of moving from a shelter system to an apartment-based system. When you think about homeless shelters, they're large congregate places. It really is an industrial age approach to homelessness when we have modern technology for addressing the problem.
Social impact bonds would channel money to programs providing permanent supportive housing through the proven Housing First model. Ultimately, the risk would be placed on the investor, not the government, for ensuring upfront funding for those who need it most, like Richard Sampson. Sampson has been a client of Riverwood for 3 years.
It was a tough road to get to where I am. Like I said, I was in many institutions, and none like this, none like Riverwood Housing First. They really totally stuck with me, not just in the hospital, when I got out of the hospital. After that, on a daily basis, I get a call.
With Housing First and potentially social impact bonds, Richard and his son can now call an apartment their own.
It's mine. It means so much more. It was a gift that came at a time when I didn't have anything. I think it's a beautiful thing.